What if I told you that the garbage we toss out without a second thought has become a $20 million opportunity in one of Africa's most overlooked countries? Welcome to Burkina Faso, a place where waste isn't wasted. In this rising West African nation, trash has been transformed into a powerful tool for innovation, economic growth, and environmental change. This isn't just another recycling tale. It's a movement powered by resilience, ingenuity, and green technology. From plastic scraps to biofuel alternatives, Burkina Faso is reimagining its future, one piece of discarded material at a time. Stay with us as we uncover how this country is turning its trash problem into a blueprint for prosperity. In the dusty edges of Ouagadougou, recycling centers buzz with life. What once clogged landfills, plastic bottles, rusted metal, worn tires, now flows into workshops and factories where it's reborn into useful, sellable products. This shift isn't just about cleaning up the streets. It's about rebuilding the economy from the ground up. Local inventors and foreign investors have come together, fueling a rapidly growing waste sector that's now valued at over $20 million. Young innovators are spearheading businesses that repurpose e-waste, craft biodegradable packaging, and turn forgotten scraps into income. Meanwhile, microbusinesses roam door to door collecting discarded goods, and women-led cooperatives give second life to textiles, creating products ready for both local markets and international shelves. The results are stunning. Not only are the cities visibly cleaner, but thousands of people now earn their livelihoods through waste management. Poverty, pollution, and unemployment all are being tackled simultaneously, and this success didn't come overnight. Years of policy reform, community organizing, and cultural shifts laid the groundwork. Burkina Faso isn't waiting for miracles. It's building its future with what others throw away. In a world that's struggling to find answers to climate change and economic inequality, this small country has quietly created a solution that starts in its trash bins. But perhaps the most inspiring part of this story lies in the leadership. Rising from the landfills, especially among women, across cities and villages, women are leading the charge in waste collection, recycling, and community education. In Bobo Dioulasso and beyond, female-led cooperatives are managing entire recycling operations. They not only process waste but train others, sell products, and run businesses that now stretch across West Africa. The impact is profound. Single mothers who once lived in poverty are now self-sufficient entrepreneurs. One group, which started with just 10 women, now employs over 150, turning plastic bags into mats, backpacks, and even fashion items that make it as far as stores in Dar es Salaam. This quiet revolution has attracted attention from the government and international organizations. Grants, loans, and training programs now focus on supporting women in green entrepreneurship, recognizing that environmental justice and gender equity go hand in hand. What began as a way to clean streets has grown into a nationwide movement, one that uplifts, empowers, and transforms. Women who were once on the margins are now shaping the very policies and practices that are guiding Burkina Faso's development. They are not just working, they are leading, proving that sustainable change starts with inclusion. At the same time, Burkina Faso is tackling climate change head-on using practical, local solutions. While other countries debate strategies, Burkina Faso is implementing them in villages and cities alike. Composting sites are turning organic waste into fertilizers that rejuvenate farmlands. Crop yields have soared in areas once plagued by drought. Elsewhere, used tires and discarded oils are being refined into biofuels that power small vehicles and grain mills. This has dramatically cut down methane emissions and reduced reliance on landfills. Already, over 45% of urban waste is being reused or composted, and that number keeps climbing. University students are jumping in. 2. Building solar-powered machines that reduce plastic waste without releasing toxins. Rural recycling hubs and smart waste collection systems are popping up across provinces. The result? More than 120,000 tons of CO2 emissions are being prevented every year, just from improved waste management alone. It's a national effort rooted in innovation, education, and pride. No wonder international bodies, including the World Bank and European partners, are investing heavily in Burkina Faso's green tech sector. And then there's the youth, the heartbeat of this transformation. With nearly 70% of the population under the age of 30, Burkina Faso has placed its future in the hands of its young citizens. And they're rising to the challenge. Instead of fleeing in search of better lives abroad, they're launching startups right at home. One standout is Green Faso, a mobile app that connects households with nearby waste collectors. In real time, it's like Uber, but for trash, and it's made waste pickups more efficient in several major cities. The app even rewards families with grocery discounts when they recycle more. Vocational schools are adapting fast. Curriculums now include eco-manufacturing, recycling logistics, and environmental software design. In some areas, youth unemployment has dropped by 15% in just 2 years. More than just jobs, this movement is offering a sense of purpose for these young change makers. Managing waste isn't dirty work. It's a national mission. They see themselves not as workers, but as builders of a brighter, cleaner Burkina Faso. And the best part, this isn't a foreign-funded experiment. It's a homegrown solution, powered by national pride and determination. What's more, Burkina Faso's success isn't staying within its borders. Other African countries are now studying its model. Delegations from Ghana, Senegal, and even parts of Europe have visited its recycling centers to learn from its success. Regional partnerships are forming to bring Burkina Faso's low-cost, high-impact approach to neighboring nations. And the country is even beginning to export eco-friendly products made from recycled materials. From building blocks to boutique accessories, trash is no longer a local problem. It's become a diplomatic tool. As Burkina Faso strengthens its green economy, it's also building bridges with international donors, trade partners, and development agencies. The nation is now recognized not just as a success story, but as a leader in the circular economy. Its ability to transform trash into opportunity is shifting the global narrative. No longer is Burkina Faso seen solely through the lens of conflict or poverty. It's now viewed as a testing ground for sustainable innovation. In the end, Burkina Faso has done something extraordinary. It has shown the world that trash doesn't have to be the end of a story. It can be the beginning of something revolutionary. With resourcefulness, vision, and collective action, a $20 million waste economy has emerged from the ashes of a landfill. That's not just progress, that's a roadmap for nations everywhere. So if one of Africa's smallest and most underestimated countries can do it, what's stopping the rest of us?